A judge used taxpayer money to rent office space in a building her parents own. Good evening, everybody. I'm Rory Johnston.
And I'm Vicki Yates. An exclusive News Channel 5 investigation is raising questions about Davidson County Judge Rachel Bell and how she spent part of a $200,000 federal grant. Investigative reporter Ben Hall followed the money for a court designed to help nonviolent offenders.
We previously reported that very few people ever went through this court. But the bigger problem may be how she spent taxpayer money setting it up.
I respectfully ask for your vote, your support, and your prayers.
She highlighted the court in her re-election campaign.
With the CARE Court for ages 18 to 30, we're working with young adults.
Judge Rachel Bell founded the CARE Court in 2018 after getting a $200,000 grant from the federal government. Her grant application promised a restorative justice program that would initially focus on young people charged with nonviolent crimes in North Nashville's 37208 zip code. After going through the court, they could have their charges wiped off their record. The first day after getting the $200,000 grant, before hiring any staff, she rented office space in this building, which is owned by her parents. She submitted these invoices directing rental payments of $650 per month be paid to Solutions Now, a company she owns.
It's unusual, and as an auditor, I look for unusual things.
Dennis Dicus is retired from the state comptroller's office, where he spent 39 years auditing local governments and nonprofits for fraud.
You can't pay yourself, and that appears to be what's happening.
He was surprised by the rental payments and that the judge rented an office for the court on the very first day of the grant, despite having free office space in the courthouse.
I'm not so sure I would see the need for office space the first day. Maybe the next month, maybe, but not the very first day.
But it wasn't just office space. Shortly after getting the grant, the court started paying monthly for a large storage container that still sits outside her parents' building. The grant paid $217 a month for the container for 2 years. Again, the payments went to Solutions Now, the company which the judge owns.
The judge appears to be paying herself. And if that is the case, that would be a direct violation of the conflict of interest law.
Last month, Judge Bell defended the payments and wrote the grant expenses were pre-approved, reviewed, and properly administered by the Tennessee Supreme Court Administrative Office of the Courts, which oversaw the grant. But when we showed the Administrative Office of the Court the judge's statement, they responded they learned just this week that Judge Bell was an owner of Solutions Now. When Judge Bell applied for the federal grant, she wrote, "In the first 12 months of operation, we believe 100 to 125 participants will participate in the CARE program." But after the first year, no one had been in the program. A few months later, COVID hit. So when the grant was over, only one person had been in the court, and that person did not finish. In a final report, the judge blamed COVID for the slow start.
I've never seen a contract that says if we have something unusual, if we have a pandemic, then the rules don't apply.
But despite the COVID shutdown in 2020, she moved forward, spending more than $4,000 on T-shirts, polos, and promotional items like messenger bags. She spent at least $3,000 on promotional videos, including interviewing the one participant in the program.
Just my thoughts are, how did that contribute to the purpose of the program?
The grant also kept paying for rent and for the storage unit. When it finally ended in August of 2020, her re-election campaign started paying for the storage unit and for an office in her parents' building. Judge Bell told us last month the CARE Court never got out of the pilot stages. And as we first reported, only 14 people have ever been in the program. 4 of them were seen in this video, seen beating a 17-year-old in a motel parking lot. The men had their charges reduced so they could appear in the CARE's court, which is for nonviolent offenders. But after we showed the video, Judge Bell removed the 4 men from the court. In a statement sent today, the judge defended the rent payments to her parents, saying $650 a month was well below market value and included utilities and a conference room. She said she selected Metro-approved vendors, which included the company she owns, Solutions Now. She said all invoices were reviewed and accepted without question by the Administrative Office of the Courts. But again, the AOC told us they learned just last week that Solutions Now was owned by Judge Bell. So there is some finger pointing by both parties about the way this money was spent. Ben Hall, News Channel 5 investigates.
Thanks, Ben. You can see more of Judge Bell's statement on our website, along with our past reports on the Care Court. Just click on News Channel 5 Investigates at the top of newschannel5.com.